Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I here have a game between Hermanios and TinyDragon. Let's turn that sound off right away because it's way too loud and it freaks out all the time. Anyway, so Hermanios playing Shattered Peaks and Savage Tundra meta, and TinyDragon is playing Moga. So we'll see if he gets this game. He lost his last one, and Hermanios is a very good player. He is even above the rank of TinyDragon, as we see. So 202, or 2,200 versus 2,100, about 2,160. Now, Spirit of the Mountain already out here, and there's very little damage out for Moga, actually. They don't have much to kill the Spirit of the Mountain. What can I think of, actually, to kill the Spirit of the Mountain? They have... there's one Gerhan with attack magical, but there's very few Moga with attack magical that I can actually think of. Maybe the Moga spell kites or whatever it's called. Reckless Spell Blast, that one. But yeah, very little magic damage on the field or in general for Moga, so this is gonna be very hard. Slaver's Whip on that Spirit of the Mountain. Make sure that he can kill the Moga Chef. Get that double attack off. And now Spirit of the Mountain is just gonna sit here with his Spirit Manifestation. What would do well against the Spirit of the Mountain would be this Moga Recruiter, because the Spirit Manifestation starts at 30 base HP, only gets that extra 10, 5 from the Boost Beast, and 5 from the Savage Tundra bonus. But in general, it's pretty low HP for a champion. In general, like it can be one-rounded if you do it well. Now at 30 HP, so next turn if he is pulled into a boulder as well as swarmed, hit once from the Moga Recruiter, he could be swarmed, which would then mean there will be another Moga Scout out for TinyDragon. So now what's he gonna do? You go in on the Trapper, I guess, or is he gonna go for the Thrower? Alright, so there we see the kill, or the hit on the Spirit Manifestation, right? So now he's only at 9 HP. So he has to somehow maybe get him killed. If he moves him out of the range from the Spirit of the Mountain, he will be killed, I think. Yeah. So that's very smart play. Just gonna move him out of the range from the Spirit of the Mountain, because this then means that the Spirit Manifestation will just die. He will just get destroyed because not within range of the Spirit of the Mountain. Always has to be within 5 spaces. And they're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He actually didn't even need to move back 2 spaces. 6, 7. So, yeah, this Spirit of the Manifestation will die at the start of turn and end of each turn. Okay. So, yeah, that also is kind of nice. Start and end of the turn. That means that so it's dead. Now, so it's 4 champions versus 3. But he does have to watch out for that Spirit Manifestation and the projection that'll come out of it. Goes in with his Moga Recruiter of all things. Usually Recruiter is the one you want to keep alive the most. But yeah, I guess. Now you see that 2 damage from the Gerhan Thrower, just because although they can deal damage, it's very, very low because of Incorporeal, meaning they take 75% less damage, and from 8, 75% less is, yeah, he's doing 2 damage to that Spirit of the Mountain. Goddamn. Alright, and luckily for him, the Spirit Manifestation did deploy behind him, because that is random always, I believe. Yeah, it's just within 5 spaces, so if it had deployed up here somewhere, it's random, so it would deploy up here with 0 AP, and then he could have killed it potentially with his Trapper and Crested Fesh. So that could have been dangerous. But he was lucky enough that the Spirit of the Mountain is on the back and right here on the back side. Now the lay trap should be up next turn again. Also, might want to get that heal mass over there just to make sure that he doesn't die. He's only at 24 HP with that Moga Trapper. And now this is where the waiting game kind of will start. Luckily, there is a mid font that they have to fight over, so you can't wait forever with this kind of a game. But in general, they both don't want to go in. If TinyDragon moves in, then he'll just get killed by all this damage right here. Chilling Scale does a nice amount of damage with the 12 base damage, and then of course Exertion means he usually gets a double tap off. And then of course the Stone Barrage and the Charge and Manic, so all very dangerous. Now it might not be a bad idea to move in range of something else. Yeah, because right now Moga Recruiter will die if he's in range of here. I feel like he would die from a harpoon or something, because it is split SP. Garen Birth Mother out. I'm not sure why. I mean, guarded Moga is really good. Maybe also needs that range. He might have also just done that because he wants range out, which is pretty low, but it is range at the very least. Guarded Moga will do very well just to boost his other Moga that are here. And of course, Summon Moga is also nice in these longer games where you can just poop out a little bit of free HP that the enemy has to go through at times. So he's not in the font, which is a good idea in my opinion. He can leave it for one font. He doesn't get the Nora. All that Hermanios gets is the chance to deploy, but he doesn't get the Nora for that turn. Now he has to make sure though that his Mika doesn't die. Mika is a very essential piece of any battle group with that heal mass, grant Sonic Aura, and summon Crested Fetch, and weaken spells. It's just an amazing champion. Basically brings everything you could ever want in a support champion. You have alternate damage, you have healing, you have a good defensive ability, and you can create infinite value with those summon Crested Fetches. So you do not want Mika to die. So might want to defend him a little bit, maybe at least get the Crested Fetch in front of it so that they can't have the Spirit of the Manifestation, or move in too easily. Maybe get in front of it, I don't know. Now, I'm wondering if he's going to pull now. He does have, like I said, he does have the lay traps up. So he could move in, get thrown by the Garen Thrower. He could move in, pull the Manifestation onto 2 traps, and then get the kill with the Recruiter. That's what I'm going to guess is going to happen now. Or not? He's moving backwards, of all things. Alright, I guess not this turn. He also has a 2/6 range on his Inferno, so I think with a pull, he could have killed this Manifestation down here with a Swarm, but 1, 2, 3, maybe. I think he could have gotten the kill, but maybe he just didn't want to risk it. But he has to really watch out about his Mika. Maybe why isn't he playing any champions up here? They're all down here. And if all of your champions are down here, you want your Mika up there too for that weakened spells. So really, maybe have the the Garen Overlord up here, and then the Mika down here would have been a much better idea in my opinion. Because Hermanios can now play a spell, an AoE of some sort, to like do a nice amount of damage right here to all these champs. Because all the weakened spells is way too, and the Fuel Rage, charge from the Slipped could get a kill on something. I don't know. I think it was a better idea to move the Mika in the back of your the back of your base. He's right now defending by herself over here. And then have your Overlord to the north. Because the Overlord is nice and tanky, unstoppable first of all, which is really nice. But then also, 56 base HP plus 2 armor, which is pretty nice to be honest. Has that pull and Surge Moga, so I guess he doesn't want to pull. He doesn't. I don't know if I know he plays the the Vicious Harpoon, so I'm not sure why he doesn't play that. He could have last turn got the kill, but whatever. Whatever. Alright, there again we have TinyDragon's turn. This game is, just waiting out. Alright, so now we have double Trapper out. Good idea. Trappers are just so good in that, picking off a champion with that pull. Now, is he going to move in with his Overlord? I swear, he could have killed this manifestation long ago. Also, why isn't he moving the weakened spells near the most all his champions? He wants weakened spells over here. I don't know why not. Cause look, right now, if Hermanios plays a Gale Force, if there was a weakened spells, I guess it would still do 3 damage, right? But still, I don't know. I mean, maybe TinyDragon knows Hermanios' deck so well that he knows that he plays no AoEs. This is really funny though. Usually these mid-vaunt games, especially this map, does not have a game where you wait it out this hardcore. It doesn't really happen that way. But I guess so. Okay. Yeah. Well, I got nothing happening here. Not much to say. Both just waiting it out. We have 2-8 range on this Infernal. I mean, he could, I think he could think of. I mean, he could double pull if he wants to. He could double pull the manifestation and get a swarm off. Maybe he doesn't want to kill a champion that is gonna pop out next turn anyway, because then he could basically just, instead of double pulling, and then getting a swarm, he could also just deploy, and that'd be basically the same thing. Maybe that's why. Well, there's Durg with 19 damage. I mean, that is about cannon slip damage though, so it's not that much, but and 19 damage on that Durg. Moga, like I said, they do okay in these long games. Then again, so does Hermanios. Hermanios is an amazing long-term player. Like these long games, he does really well. He's playing with a split. Yeah, he's gonna be the swap now. He's gonna swap his Crested Fesh, I'm guessing. With what though? Yeah, with the Moga Recruiter. Nice. So he swaps the Moga Recruiter 8 spaces away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's fucking ridiculous. That shouldn't even be possible. They can like move. You can. How are you supposed to play around that? How are you supposed to move something 8 spaces away? Anyway, so Moga Recruiter is dead. It's fucking ridiculous that you can do that. Swap needs to be nerfed. In all honesty. Look at that. From here all the way to up here. And he doesn't even get a swarm because his, recruiter is the one that's dead. It's pretty depressing. At the very least, they should make swaps so that, the closest champion of that size is swapped, not a certain champion. Let me see, where's swap? Here it is. Target opposing. Yeah, they should be targeted. It's 50 Nora, but I don't know. It seems a little too strong. Because Undertow, which is 4 spaces away, so half that much, is 45 Nora, and I mean, it doesn't cause you to change your champion, but like as we see, it doesn't really matter if all you're doing is moving if all you're doing is moving a summon, that's all you're doing. So it's like whatever. So this is a little ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie, in my opinion. I mean, he gets the kill on the Crested Fesh, and I'm guessing he's been putting some traps down, at least somewhere around there. Is that what he's doing right now? Yeah, he's putting traps down either here or here, or both places. Doesn't really matter. Putting traps down right now, and here's the pull. And 3, 3, 3, 3. Right, so he took 12 damage. Gonna take another, 28 actually from the Gerhan Birth Mother. That's actually a nice kill on the Spirit of the Mountain. Also losing the Slaver Wisp. Yeah. So the double pull was actually nice to do 12 damage with the 2 boulders. But still, let's see. This is 3, 3 again, and then another 2, and that's actually a nice killer right there. Wow, good job. Birth Mother for that attack magical. That's why he took the Birth Mother out. Yeah, nice kill. The Spirit Manifestation will be dead too. Can go in, get the Nora Globe with his Crested Fesh, and then of course run away with his Trapper. Trapper being very vital. Don't want that to die. And then hitting the watch out, AP man. AP or no time. Move back your trapper. Move him back. You don't want him to die. All right, good job. All right, nice kill. Gets this Spirit of the Mountain with the Slaver's Wisp. Now, okay, it might sound like I'm rooting for TinyDragon, but that's just because I don't like swap. All right, time for the retaliation. Retaliation of Hermanios. What is he gonna do? Now, like I said, his fresh color Mika is all the way down up here. I mean, now he's protecting a few more champions at least. Now he's protecting at least 1, 2, 3, 4 champions. But if he was here, if Mika was right here, for example, all these champions would be protected from any spell. But whatever. Also, heal mass would be used more easily if he was within the kind of behind the lines and not to the right of it. All right, so he's gonna be able to kill both of these fesh. If he had a polar ant, that'd be nice. But whatever. So you can kill both of these fesh if he wants. With the charge, whatever. He can maybe go for a kill on the Mika, but that'll be really hard to be honest. And now his chilling scale is a little bit in danger. 17 damage, Gerhan Overlord, plus the axe throw from the Durg that does 19 damage. Warding will be good because he can't be affected by spells. So warding is gonna be nice to. All right, gonna put a Sonic Aura on him maybe. Sonic Aura maybe. Sonic Aura maybe. Sonic Aura. And then charge. Sonic Aura and then charge. All right, then don't do that. I thought he was gonna put a Sonic Aura on the Canyon Slip and then charge the Mika. I thought that wouldn't be a horrible idea, but maybe it is. He's better than me, so Mika is such a strong champion. I don't know. I think Mika should always be killed first. Gets 16 damage on the thrower. But I assume Kane Slipped is dead now. There's gonna be the axe throw, dealing 19 damage. Has one attack from this Inferno. Does he? I thought he had another Inferno. Why is he running everything backwards? What's he afraid of? Why did he run his Moga Pup? I guess he just wants to use the Moga Pup for Surge on his Overlord and Durg. He doesn't really need it for any stalling ability. That's my assumption right now. So you can go in and kill with a Birth Mother, or you can kill with the Overlord. What's his pick? I guess with the Birth Mother would be a bit more safe. Then he can keep his Overlord back a bit. Dude, the Gerhardt Overlord has knuckle busters. Pretty crazy. Like I would not want to be punched by that thing, You dig, dog? Anyway, so yeah, there's the death on the Canyon Slipped. And he brings out the Mika, of all things, to the front, which is a little dangerous, in my opinion. I don't like Mika. Don't die. I love you. Mika's just so strong. You do not want Mika. Okay, so he goes into the font of all things. Now, a good rock trap would be right here, because it would hit 4 champions. No, right here, it would hit 5. If there was oh my god, that would be the sexiest rock trap if there was one, right? I'll show it to you. Right there, on location 20-9. Right there. That'd be a really sexy location for a rock trap. But whatever. Or right there too, to be honest. Yeah, maybe that one's better. It would hit all these champions and they would all knock back too. Did he put a rock trap there? He could have. If he moved one forwards more and put a rock trap there, and then his Rift Lord moved forwards to here, and then they would have all gone stunned. I would have loved that. Because there's not that much cleanse. I mean, ST has cleanse, I guess, but Shatter Peaks doesn't really have it. At least no easy spell cleanse. Anyway, so he can see if he can kill the Mika now. He only has 6 damage on the intimidation is out, meaning -4 damage and +1 and -1 defense on all of these champions. So he's a 6 damage, 5 damage, 9 damage. Yeah, they all have that minus damage right now from intimidation, which is really strong. How much is intimidation? So 40 Nora for -4 damage to all champions, to all enemy champions within 4-6 turns. And you can assume pretty well that it's all enemy champions just because your Moga, and Moga always has way more champions. Now, what he should be playing though is strength in numbers, because then he would have extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 HP, which is kind of funny. It's like what's it called, Battle Hardened 3. All right, so no kill on the Mika, but also he's pretty defensive now. I think there is, yeah, I'm pretty sure that the late traps are back up. He's gonna look to try to get rid of that again, or try to use that again. Sorry. So where is he? Oh, he's gonna kill the Mika. So he's putting the trap right here. I'm guessing. Yeah, he's putting traps right here in this location, right there, right there, and he's gonna do 27 damage. How much? Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. 28 damage. Nice, and the swarm, and another deploy with Garen Birth Mother. He's not in the font though. Yeah, get the swarm. The double late trap and pull combo is just so strong. It gets around so much because of the see, as we just saw, it got around the a bash. It's just it's a trap. So you just did 28 damage for free. 38 damage. Holy fuck. 38, sorry. What am I saying? Yeah. And then versus this, you might want some AoE. Oh. And here we have the tough and evasive Durg versus intimidated champion. So he's taking 2 damage, taking 6 damage, taking very little damage. Another 2 damage. Dude, he is at 3 armor, evasive 2. What are you gonna do? And at 23 damage because of the surge. And once the what's it called? The Durg's Lord whatever, the new relic comes out, then you could play a deck with only Moga. Play a deck with only Moga, and then like a lot of Overseer from like equips and from relics. That'd be really cool. That'd be really funny to see. I would like to see that anyway. Because right now you see these overlords are like always these utility pieces. They throw the champions into range, or they pull, or they deal some high damage with that 23 damage on that Durg, or 19 on the Birth Mother. So now we have to wait another 3 turns, and then the pull combo will be up again. So TinyDragon has a bit of a time to wait. He does bring out his Ritualist to get rid of these Moga Scouts, because they are summons, and the Ritualist can get rid of those very easily. But then here's another pull, and now he's going to be able to hit for 22 damage. Or never mind, 62 damage right there from 2 champions. That's 20 double hit, so 20 damage from the Birth Mother twice, and then once from the Overlord. Huh, that was lovely. Fucking lovely. And then he has, heal mass out twice. Yeah, this is basically Ogre. This is Ogre, man. I think even this Whirling Quarry just might be dead from the Durg Morgul Lord. Is he gonna... Oh, okay, well then there's a Thunderhead Totem. And then he can kill with the... Oh, no he can't. Alright, well, that's actually a pretty nice play. Because now he has to go back into the font if he wants to get the kill, and then he'll lose the 3 AP anyway. But he does want to get into the font. Oh no, he has the relic in the font, so that's fine. Anyway, so yeah, so Moga being our played right now, all around the Moga doing the damage in like these passive ways, like with little steps of damage, killing you with 1,000 needles type of a thing, where he'll kill you with the double A trap, and then with I don't know, all these small champions. But yeah. I don't like the Inferno though. I don't play the Inferno. Even though I play my Moga deck a little bit weird. But preparation, giving him that 8 range at full stacks is really nice. But you can only use it in one turn. But it's often worth it. Intimidation is still doing a lot of work, meaning that the Rift Lord is doing 8 damage. And is he? Yeah, he's gonna get the battle leader off though, which is really nice. If he moves one more, he can. Yeah, he now can hit all 4 of these champions with his really strong, and he gets the battle leader proc. I think he gets the battle leader proc. Yeah, he does. So he gets the battle leader proc plus the nice amount of damage on all these champs. That was pretty good. Pretty well done. But I don't think he has enough AoE out. And against Moga, these traps do, or these bombs do really well, and he doesn't have much of that. He has the quarry for some AoE, and then he has the chieftain for some AoE. Other than that, though, also he has to watch out for his Bonifon now. This Moga scout can start going down there and poison them. Oh, this could be a kill though on the Moga Lord. If he needs to hurry up though. 16, 16. Oh no. Kill it quick. All right, nice kill. That was a very good kill. Also in range of Shroud again, meaning they all don't take that much damage from the range attack. That was really nice. Good kill on that Durig Mogalord. What we saw there is that he went in because he's like, oh wait, after my magical bomb, I have I have 0 defense. All these champions had 0 defense after that magical bomb, so he really wanted to go in while that Durig only had tough going for him. But now we could see the lay trap attack going in. If we have a pull on the Durig Mogalord, yeah, we're gonna see the trap now onto this chilling scale right here. We're gonna see the traps. Ready? Ah, he plays it on the Mogul Pop. All right, well that's fine. Boom! Another 20 or 36 damage. 30. Oh my god, 38 damage. So 38 damage. He can hit with the trappers twice, and then he can just get the kill with the recruiter. Also, this recruiter can go down to the bottom font, deploy a relic if he wants to contest. Yeah, there's the kill and the swarm at that. And while swarms won't be worth that much versus this ritualist, it's still better than nothing. You get the Nora Globe right away. Yeah. Is he? I wonder. Yeah, is he going to get this Nora Globe still? Is he going to go for it with Yeah, okay. He goes for it with the Garantor. He could have also gone in with the Summon Crescent Patch. I think that was up too. And kills the Whirling Quarry now. And gets that Nora Globe as well. Wow. Crazy. See, this is Moga at its finest. Moga at its finest is basically unbeatable. It's basically unbeatable. I'm not gonna lie. What are you gonna do? What are you going to? I want to see how many people are playing or watching. Quite a few. And now we here have four champions versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he has double the champions of Hermanios. And usually you're like, hey, it's Moga, 40 HP, right? Or 35, but with the Warbinder, he's at 40 HP. Oh, that's nice. That's not bad. Wow, 26 damage on that progenitor. So 26 damage because of that surge enemy. So that's really strong. Titan will also be really good here. Titan gives fearless, plan around so he can't be pulled. Yeah, plan around means he can't be pulled onto any traps. And then Iron Will and Attack. So, but Surge Beast, Surge Enemy, and Resistance Physical, meaning he will be hard to kill, and he's doing a lot of damage. He's doing 26 damage a hit, has 7 speed, 2 range, and shitloads of HP. So he's gonna be really hard to kill. And there's no one-shot kills for Moga, right? Or for SP. What do they have? They have nothing. Because It would be these traps, but he can get away from them because of the planner bound, meaning he can't be pulled. He does want a detection out though. Oh, Garen Thrower was killed though, which is nice. So the we see the proc from Battle Leader. So yeah, this is getting interesting. And so this Moga Scout will die from the Ritualist, so there's really no point. Oh, he just wanted to pull in the Chieftain. Is Chieftain dead here? 2 hits from Recruiter. Oh yeah, double hit from the Birth Mother should get the kill anyway, no matter what. 21. Yeah, hit once with the Birth Mother and then once with the Recruiter, and he's dead. That's a shame. Well, it's not a shame, but I actually wanted to see this keep going. Oh, nice. That was actually pretty nice though. So, yeah, that's. Oh no. Oh no. Damn. Man, if that chieftain stayed alive and was able to do another magical bomb, because I think that was off cooldown this turn, could really turn it around. Now it's just really this progenitor, the stalwart defense. Even though there is 71 HP on this Aeroid Riftlord, but there just has to be so much more damage out, or yeah, AoE damage out for oh well, he just took 32 damage from that Birth Mother. So he's already only at 33 HP. He's at 30 damage though. 30 damage progenitor. Can he kill something? Thing is, if he goes for the Birth Mother, if he wants to kill it, then that guarded Moga will just, be crazy insanely good and just do so much. So he really doesn't want to go for that Birth Mother with auto attacks or like basic attacks of any sort, or else he will get screwed. Now he can kill the Gerhard Overlord. Yeah, one attack. Now he needs one spell if he wants, or an attack from the Rift Lord, which is nice, I guess. But yeah, he needs to run away with his Predator. He can't let the Birth Mother keep wailing away on him. Because he has resistance physical, which is pretty good against most of the things here, but not against magical damage, right? Also, some healing would be good. If you can get that ritual of healing off on the Moga Scout, he'll get at least a few more HP points on that Progenitor, at least another 8 from it. Alright, that's good. So there we see the Crystal Phoenix doing some 12 healing right there. Yeah, he can go for the Nora Globe if he wants. It's a little dangerous though. I say he just retreats. Should just retreat. The 77 HP on the Rift Lord should keep him alive long enough that he doesn't have to be too afraid of him dying here. Yeah, and he has the Fawn again, meaning any of the champions that move in will lose the AP when they move into the Fawn. Yeah, he can move one in more for the Stone Barrage. Or no, he can't. That was actually really nice. Yeah, he's one away. So Hermanios did some amazing positioning and moved him one away from the Stone Barrage, which is really well done. Disease Breath though, he could double Disease Breath with these Moga Chefs. There needs to be more Moga. There it is. I was gonna say there needs to be more Overseer out because right now he only has that Garen Birth Mother. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. 24 damage right there off of the Disease Breath. Of course on all three, so it's spread out, but still not nice. Another 16 damage from that Birth Mother. It's just so hard to kill this champion because I mean, it's not the range is quite low, but guarded Moga just makes it so hard to kill him because if you want to kill the Moga, the Birth Mother, afterwards all your champs will basically die because all of these Moga will gain 4 damage and 2 AP, and that's really hard to stop. So the Crested Fesh as well as the Moga Scout can be ritual destruction and or ritual healing, whatever, one of the rituals, which is nice. I see what he does. So you can ritual both of them now. Ritual 1, okay, gets the double heal off, which is nice. And now you can ritual this Moga Scout as well for the extra damage if he does ritual power. Is he gonna do ritual power? I think he has it up. There's the Gale Force finally. That took so long. Gonna go for that recruiter, I guess. I mean, that's my assumption now. Yeah, gonna go for the recruiter. Now, see, if Hermanios played some Swarm, he would also be doing way better if he did that, but I guess not. Now this is he's doing okay. If he can kill the scout with the ritual just so he doesn't do anything. Also gets 3 more scouts of he also gets the rift spirits out now because there's no more swarm out, so he's like safe to do that. Why isn't he ritual? Is the AP get added? I don't think so. It's still 3 AP once you use it once, and then if you use it twice. So, hmm. Wonder why he doesn't ritual. He auto attacks it? Is this not a summon? What the fuck? Why is he just basic attack it? Instead of just waiting for a ritual and just basic attack the quarry instead. Weird. Am I missing something? Huh. Well, maybe you guys can tell me what I'm missing. Alright, anyway, so now we have the second Mocha Chef, which is also gonna do a disease breath, making short work of these rift spirits. Or of the progenitor. He's gonna go for the progenitor instead. Or not. Never mind. We go for these three main champions here. The Doombringer has been out for a while now, so Adaptive has had a chance to kind of, buff him a little bit. He's now at 14 damage, which is okay. Also still at, 46 HP, which is fine. And now we have that improved speed from that Mocha Chef because of that designates flag bearer. Also, they all have evasive 2, and, the Overseer comes from it as well, so that's always very nice. The biggest one of those really just being the improved speed and evasive. Now there's the heal mass. Now the Moga chefs are down here, so they kind of also want to be more toward the main body of the game, just because then he can heal mass more easily. I don't know why Hermanios never really went for this Mika. I think Mika's such a strong champ they usually want to get rid of quickly. And now the Boiled Progenitor is only at 18 HP. There's the ritual finally. Which one was that though? Yeah, that was the ritual power, I believe. Was it? I don't know. Yeah, it was ritual power. It doesn't say here, does it? I don't see it. Yeah, so that's ritual power. You don't really see what it doesn't say anything in the combat log, but that does a nice extra it allows for extra damage. What was that? Vicious Harpoon. Lol. He gets rid of the vicious. Why did he set it down? Oh, he takes it off of the Moga Pup because he doesn't want the Moga Pup to die with it. Nice play by Hermanios getting that second whirling quarry out, so that destroys the Vicious Harpoon right away. That was really nice. Well, wrecked. Yeah, that was a nice seisms on that Harpoon. Didn't even see that. I wish I could have seen it though, because you don't really see the relic for it very often. So I don't know. I don't remember how it looked like. Anyway, they all have improved speed though, so we have a 7 speed Moga Trapper. Pulls, does another, doing 38 damage. Dude, he's done this 3 times now. 3 times in this game, he just, pulls and gets a kill. And then, of course, the vulnerable magical against the First Mother is always nice. Moga Inferno. I mean, thing is that, I don't know. I mean, okay, if the Moga Chef can die, plus the Infernal, oh, that's, but there's just so much healing out. Every turn, one champion will be healed no matter what from the heal mass, unless he has all 3 heal masses up, right now. But I don't think so. So that's 2 heal masses going. Does he have another one? No. think he separated this one. So Mika will heal for another 6 next turn. And then there's a kill with the Rolling Quarry. And now you just see how many champions are out. It's 4 champions, but you don't really count the Crystal Phoenix. Versus this many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 champions. And usually you could count these, Moga as like half champions as well, but I don't know. With improved speed, plus War Banner, plus just how much they're doing, you could count them as a real champion in my opinion. And now we're going to get the Empathy out as well. Empathy giving them all regen 1, which is pretty strong. Also the Dispel if you need it. And then there's the Avalanche. Plus the Thunderhead Totem. Good kill. And GG. Good game by both of them.